Picture this. You just dropped $2,000 on Samsung's brand new Galaxy Z Fold 8, thinking you own the absolute pinnacle of mobile technology. You walk out of the store, fold that screen, and feel like a tech god. But then, less than 24 hours later, a massive bombshell leak drops from the tech underground, and suddenly, your ultra-expensive Samsung feels completely obsolete. Mainstream media wants you to believe the upcoming foldable iPhone is the only threat to Samsung and Oppo's crown. But while Apple is playing catch-up, an unexpected rival just blindsided the entire industry with a device so powerful, it makes the Z Fold 8 look like last-gen tech. We are talking about a folding smartphone packing a revolutionary 2nm processor, a jaw-dropping battery capacity that doubles the competition, and a screen with absolutely zero crease. If you are even remotely thinking about buying a foldable phone in the next few months, you need to stop what you and Oppo's redoing right now. The smartphone landscape just shifted, and the $2,000 gamble Samsung is forcing you to take might just be a massive trap. To understand why the tech world is panicking, we have to look at the timeline. According to prominent insider Abhishek Yadav, Samsung is opening up surprise pre-registrations for the Galaxy Z Fold 8, Fold 8 Ultra, and Z Flip 8 as early as July 8. They are rushing. They are taking the stage in London on July 22 for a massive Galaxy Unpacked event. Why the sudden hurry? Because Samsung is terrified. They know that Apple's entry into the foldable space is inevitable, and they desperately need to lock you into their ecosystem before Tim Cook changes the game. But while Samsung is busy building a defensive wall against Apple, legendary insider Digital Chat Station just leaked the blueprints for the real Samsung killer the Oppo Find N7. This ISN and Oppo's just another incremental update. This is a masterclass in hardware engineering that aims to destroy the Z Fold 8 wide and the rumored folding iPhone simultaneously. And looking at the leaked specifications, they might actually pull it off. Let's talk about raw power, because this is where the industry gets flipped upside down. Samsung's Fold 8 lineup is going to cost you a fortune. But the leaked Oppo Find N7 is currently being tested with a next-generation, ultra-futuristic 2nm flagship chipset, the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 6. If the early Q1 2027 release window holds true, this will be the world and Oppo's very first foldable phone powered by this 2nm monster. What does 2nm mean for you? It means unprecedented battery efficiency and an integrated on-device AI accelerator that blows anything Samsung or Apple currently has completely out of the water. But the madness doesn't end Oppo's stop at the processor. The biggest complaint American users have about foldables is battery anxiety. Samsung and Apple have historically kept their foldable batteries small to keep the chassis thin. Oppo just threw that rulebook out the window. The Find N7 is engineered to feature a massive, unprecedented 6,500 mAh battery. That is a tablet-sized battery inside a folding phone, completely crushing the capacities of both Samsung and Apple. And the design leaks? They are wild. Digital Chat Station revealed that internal prototype testing is torn between two radically different camera layouts. One is a classic, premium large circular camera module, and the other is a sleek, horizontal camera layout heavily inspired by the rumored iPhone Air. But the real magic happens when you open the device. The Find N7 is rumored to pack a comfortable 5.5-inch outer screen and a massive 7.6-inch inner display, with premium panel supplied by Samsung Display and BOE. But here is the kicker, Oppo is introducing an advanced, next-gen hinge mechanism designed to deliver a completely crease-free experience. Let's be honest, after 8 generations, Samsung still has and Oppo's completely hidden that annoying middle crease on the screen. If Oppo can deliver a flawless, perfectly flat display alongside a 6,500 mAh battery, it raises a terrifying question for the market. Why should you, the consumer, care about this right now? Because it exposes Samsung's entire strategy. This early pre-registration launch on July 8 and the rumored price hike aren't and Oppo's just about premium hardware, it and Oppo's a psychological trap. Tech journalists are whispering about a potential price hike of hundreds of dollars, forcing a fully spec'd Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra past the $2,000 threshold. Samsung wants you to pay a record-breaking premium for a design that still has compromises, just so they can secure your cash before Apple and Oppo drop their heavy-hitting hardware. They want you to take a $2,000 gamble on tech that is about to face the most brutal competition in smartphone history. So, here is the ultimate dilemma. Are you willing to drop over $2,000 on the new Samsung Foldable right now, knowing that a 2nm, 6,500 mAh crease-free beast is lurking just around the corner? Or are you going to wait out the storm to see how Apple and Oppo retaliate? The smartphone war of 2026 and 2027 is officially a three-way battleground, and the stakes have never been higher. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Are you buying, or are you waiting? Smash that like button if this video brought you value, and hit subscribe with notifications turned on, because the moment the Galaxy Unpacked event kicks off in London, we will be covering it right here. I'm your host, and Oppos, LL. See you in the next one. Stay techie.